So we're discussing about the GSDP, Nsdp, GVA values in relation to the Andhra Pradesh socio-economic survey data. The socio-economic survey data of the 2021-22 present economic survey data is available, and I'm presenting this economic survey because the questions can be framed from this area. See here, GSDP, gross state domestic product current prices, and GSDP fixed prices. Generally, current price is greater than the fixed prices. Why the current prices are greater than fixed prices? Because the current prices includes the present prices, whereas fixed prices includes the that means base year prices. That's why current prices is greater than the fixed prices. See, the GSDP current prices 12 lakhs 1,736 crores, whereas GSDP fixed prices 7,46,913. Then Nsdp current prices, Nsdp fixed prices value. So Nsdp current prices, so the 10,85,625 crores, whereas Nsdp fixed prices 6,61,432. Here Nsdp current price is greater than the Nsdp fixed prices. Okay, then come to the GVA. So GVA current prices, GVA fixed prices. The GVA current prices 2021-22, the 11,08,086 crores, whereas fixed prices 6,76,259 crores. Here also GVA current prices greater than the GVA basic price. Okay, here we have the three values are there. One is GSDP. GSDP greater than the GVA, gross value added, and GVA greater than the Nsdp. Net state domestic production, this GSDP gross state domestic production. See, the GSDP at current prices of 12 lakhs, whereas GVA current price 11 lakhs, whereas Nsdp current price the 10 lakhs. So this statement is correct in relation to the economic survey. They may ask in the examination how the questions can be asked means find out the correct statement in the given following. The four statements are given in the answer list A, B, C, D. Four answers are given in which you are able to find out the correct statement. Means like that GSDP greater than the GVA and GVA greater than the Nsdp. Okay, why the GSDP greater than the GVA means GSDP includes the indirect taxes, whereas GVA doesn't include the indirect taxes, and Nsdp doesn't include the depreciation. That's why this GSDP greater than GVA and GVA greater than Nsdp, the values are given. You can check this one from this table. You can match this formula only or this statement. Okay, then what is a GVA? What is the GVA? So we were discussing about the gross value added. At the state level, it is known as the gross state value added at the state level. See, the GVA, the formula GVA applicable for the national level, whereas GSVA is applicable to the state level, gross state value added. Okay, since we are discussing about the AP economy, we need the GSVA. Okay. Here, what is the gross value added? The values that are added at every stage to produce a product or a services is known as a GVA, gross value added at the state level. See, the 2,600 rupees price, that is a pant and a shirt, that suit. Suit means the pant and shirt. So the pant and shirt is sold for the 2,600 rupees by the tailor in the market. So, but here how many values are added to produce the pant and shirt means the four values are added. So the values that are added at every stage to produce the pant and shirt is known as the gross value added. Okay, so to produce the suit means the pant and shirt, how many people are participating? The 4 people are participating. One is a farmer, the second one is a thread maker, and third one is a cloth maker, the fourth one is a tailor. So 4 persons are participating to produce the pant and shirt. Okay, see, the farmer produced the means the cotton. The cotton is sold in the market for the 500 rupees. Means how much is value is added? The 500 rupees value is added. First value. And see, the thread maker purchased the cotton from the farmer, and the thread maker convert the cotton into the thread. How much he charges? Means he charges the 600 rupees. For his service, he charges 600 rupees. And investment on the raw material is 500 rupees, and his service charge is 600 rupees, totally 1100 rupees. 1100 rupees. Total 1100 rupees. The GVA includes the investment in raw material and service charge. Okay, then come to the cloth maker. The cloth maker, so he purchased the thread from the thread owner, thread maker, with 1100 rupees. And he converts the thread into the cloth. So how much he charges? 700 rupees charge is levied by the cloth maker. Okay, so 700 rupees is levied. Okay, then so the cloth maker to convert to thread into the cloth. So how much is charging? 700 rupees. How much he made investment on the raw material? That's 1100 rupees plus a charge. Is a service charge 700. Totally 1800 rupees. That is gross value output, including the investment in the raw material and the service charge. Then come to the tailor. The tailor purchased the cloth from the cloth maker, and he converts the cloth into the pant and shirt. And how much investment he made? 1800 rupees. How much charge he levied for converting to the pant and shirt? 800 rupees. 1800 plus 8, 2600. The tailor sell is a product in the market, so 2600 rupees. So the 4 values are counted to produce the, that means the 4 values are counted in the name of the GVA. Okay, how many values are added? Means the 4 values are added, and the value that is added at every stage to produce the pant and shirt or the product or the service is known as the gross value added at the state level, GSVA. At the state level, GSVA. At the national level, GVA only. So like that, the values that are added to produce the goods or services at the economy is known as the GVA. And the GVA doesn't include the indirect taxes. Without the indirect taxes, this income is counted. The values are counted. Okay. Anyway, so the GVA, to get the GVA, GVO minus intermediate goods. Gross value added or the GSVA. GSVA is equal to GSVO minus intermediate goods. Okay, so like that, then why this one? So why this one GVA less than the GSDP means the GSDP includes the indirect taxes, whereas the GVA doesn't include the indirect taxes. That's why it is smaller than the GSDP. Whereas NSDP smaller than the GVA means NSDP excludes the, means without the depreciation. So N means net only. N means net only. N means net. Means gross minus depreciation. So like that, the GVA, gross value added, means GSVA. And GVA, fixed prices means no GSVA, fixed prices. This data is available in the socio-economic survey of the AP 2021-22. Okay, this is about. Then come to the this one. How to calculate the GVA? What are the components of the GVA? We should know what are the components of the GVA means. So there are three components are there mainly. The GVA, GSVA, are the GVA. Are they GVA? GSVA, YRR, the GVA. So what are the components of the GSVA or the GVA? And means there are COE, OS, COE, OS, EMI, CFC. This is a components of the GVA or the GSVA at the state level. So here what is the COA, what is the OS, what is the EMI, what is CFC? The COE means a compensation of employee. Compensation of the employee. And the second one is operating surplus. Second one is operating surplus. Second one is operating surplus. Okay. Then third one is EMI. OS. This one, the OS. Operating surplus means OS. EMI means mixed income. EMI means mixed income. Then CFC, consumption of the fixed capital. Consumption of fixed capital. Consumption of fixed capital. So these are the components of the GVA at the state level, GSVA. So here first we will discuss about the COE. See here to produce the goods and services at the economy or at the factory, at the company, how many factors are needed? The 4 factors are needed. For example, the teaching is there. The teaching is a product. How the teaching is produced means the building should be there, the faculty should be there, means technical, non-technical, teaching, non-teaching staff should be there, and investment should be there, and entrepreneur means the directors should be there. When these 4 factors are available, then only the teaching product is produced. Okay, see here, I will tell see the land means rent, worker wages, investment, that is interest, entrepreneur, so that is a profit. So these are the 4 factors. How many factors are available? The 4 factors. So to produce the goods and services at the economy, how many factors are needed? Means the 4 factors are needed. So the rent, land, worker, investment, entrepreneur. The most important factor to produce the goods or services at the factory, at the company, at the nation level, the most important factor is entrepreneur only. Entrepreneur, leader. Without leader, the production cannot be produced. Services, goods or services cannot be produced. The question was asked in the previous, the group 2 examination. The most important, the factor of the production, productions. So there they gave the 4 options are given. One is a land and worker, investment, entrepreneur. The 4 are the factors of the production only. But most important is entrepreneur only. For example, take the Narayana Murthy. The Narayana Murthy means he was a chairman of the Infosys. So he made the 5,000 rupees investment with his friend, and later became the big company, became the tycoon billionaire. Why? Means, because of his entrepreneurship only. So that company became the top in the IT sector. Take the another example. Mukesh Ambani is there, or the Dhirubhai Ambani is there. So Dhirubhai is a small person, small businessman, means he worked in the petrol bank, later became the richest man of the India, richest person in India and Asian countries also. Because of his entrepreneurship only, that company became the super company in the India, the brand number one. Like that, entrepreneur is most important for the production of the goods and services. Okay. Anyway, so when the four factors are provided to the business, and the business organization provide the income to the four factors. For example, building is provided for the teaching, and building owner get the rent. So since the owner of the building provides building, he gets the income. The factor is provided to the company, and the income is provided to the factors of the production. For example, a person is working in a company, means the worker is provided to the company, and income is given in the form of the wages. Like that, so the four factors are there. The CEO, compensation of employee. So we're discussing about the compensation of employee. So compensation of employee indicates that is number 2. And OS, operating surplus, indicate the 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Whereas a mixed income indicates the 1, 2, 3, 4 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4 factors. See, to understand this one, COE, OS, MI, CFC, so we need the more explanation. See, first we'll discuss about the COE, compensation of the employee. COE, compensation of employee. See, what is the compensation of employee? Means when the person provides his service, he can get the income in the form of the salary. For example, a person is working in the that is Infosys company, means he is providing his service and is getting the salary. This is known as the COE. Okay, so he provides the service and he gets the income. That is part of the COE. See, the worker is providing the service and is getting the income in the form of the wages. That's why COE is indicated by the 2. So the economy is produced by the 4 factors only. That is a land, worker, investment, and entrepreneur. So the income from the 4 factors is counted in the name of the GVA at a state level or the national level. Got? See, COE, compensation of employee. The salary is paid to the employee in 3 kinds. When the employee provides his service, he gets the income. He gets a salary. The salary is paid by the company or the government to the employee in the form of the 3 kinds. One is cash. Another one is kind. And the 4th one is social welfare scheme. Social welfare schemes. Welfare schemes. Social welfare schemes. Okay, see how the salary cash means, the cash is given to the employee by the company or the factory or the organization. And the salary is paid, means salary is credited in the saving account. That is also in the cash only. Okay, that means that may be salary, TA, travel allowance, daily allowance, bonus, other incentives, other incentives. See, for example, a company employee goes to the headquarters. Suppose police officer is there and he has to go to the high court. High court is in the capital only. So from the that means he has to, from the Vizag to the Kurnool. He has to go to the Kurnool, and he has to pay the amount for the transport, some other works. Then he gets the travel allowance, and means he put the that means he gives the information to the either authority that he went to the somewhere, and all the travel allowance are counted in the salaries. And means the travel allowance also given to the employee along with the salary, and a daily allowance. tiffin, lunch, dinner also provided. So then the bonus is given when the company gets the profit. The bonus is given to the employee, and incentives. The incentives means some special, because when the over duty is there and incentives are provided, extra money is given to the employees along with the salary only. So anyway, the salary, TA, DA, bonus, incentives, all are part of the cash only. So maybe cash is given or the money is credited in the account, that is in the cash. And come to the kind other than the cash means the employees are provided the quarters. Employees are provided the quarters. Employees are provided the quarters and transport facility. The vehicles, ration, and hospital services. So the employee gets the quarters. The police quarters are there. Defensive quarters are there. So like that, quarters are provided to the employee in the kind only. And come to the vehicles are provided. The officers get the vehicle facility from the department or the government or the private companies also. And see, then ration also is available. Suppose take the defensive employees, they can get the ration at the low prices from the ration shop, because there some stores are provided by the defensive and they get the goods at the low prices only. Okay, this is then come to the other facilities. Other facilities means dress allowances, dress uniform, cloth is given twice in a year. So these are the nothing but only these things are provided in the kind only. Then come to the social welfare schemes. The social welfare schemes means the social welfare scheme, that means insurance is paid by the government or the private company. Insurance is paid by the government or the private company on the behalf of their employee only. Suppose a person is working in a Reliance company and Reliance company pays the insurance to their employee only. So these kinds are known as social welfare schemes only. Okay, so the salary is given to the employee in the three kinds. One is cash, second one is a kind, third one is a social welfare scheme. Anyway, three kinds you can get the salary. See, we're discussing what are the components of the GSVA or the GVA. So that means income from the four factors. The income from the rent to work, income from the rent to wages to interest and profit is counted as the GVA only. Okay. So here, so that means COE means indicates the second. Then OS. What is the OS? What is the OS? So the OS, operating surplus, operating surplus, operating surplus, operating surplus. See, COE indicates the income from the salary. Salary is counted in the name of the COE, and then remaining operating surplus. See, entrepreneurship, next to investment are the capital. So when the entrepreneurship and the capital is provided, then that is called the operating surplus. See, in the economy, to produce the goods and services in the economy, four factors are needed, and income from the four factors is counted in the GSVA. Okay, so already I discussed about the income from the employee, and the remaining four factors, remaining three factors are there. One is 1, 2, 3 and the 4. See, for example, take the land. Building is provided to the company, and when the building is provided to the company, automatically it can get the rent. The owner gets the income. The owner gets the rent only. So the concession of the house is a kind of the investment only. That's why I said, investment is provided When the investment is up, that means an investment is provided in the form of the building, and you can get the rent. You can get the rent. Rent means number one. And also to purchase the raw material, so we has to make the investment. That is investment. You can get the interest. You can get the interest. Where is the number? That is a 3. And entrepreneurship is provided to the organization in the name of proprietor, leader, director, chairman, like that. And you get the profits. So when three factors are provided, you can get the income from the 3 factors. That is called the OS. So OS means income from the land, income from the investment, income from the entrepreneur are counted in the OS one. So here OS. Okay. Then come to the mixed income. Mixed income. So what is a mixed income? This is a mixed income. What is a mixed income? What is the mixed income? So the mixed income means when the person gets the income more than one factor, that is called the mixed income. For example, see the kirana shop owner. So the kirana shop owner, he gets income from the one factor. He get the income more than the one factor. Say for example, so in his own house he starts a kirana shop. He himself will take the rent, and he himself is employed in the kirana shop. He himself takes the wage, salary, and he makes the investment. He gets the interest on it, and he himself is a proprietor to the kirana shop. He gets the profit. So the income from the 4 factors are available to the only one person. It means one person gets the income from more than the one factor. That's called the mixed income. Where you can get the mixed income? You can get the unorganized sector. The kirana shop owner gets the mixed income. And a doctor has own clinic in his house. And he provides the 4 factors in the name of the building. He himself employee, he makes investment infrastructure, and he himself is a doctor, means an entrepreneur. So he is providing 4 factors, and also so income from the 4 factors also available to the only the doctor one. So here the doctor is getting the income more than the one factor. That's what that's what you can get the mixed income. So income more than one factor is nothing but only the mixed income. So that is a mixed income. Then operating, then what about the CFC, consumption of the fixed capital? Consumption of the fixed capital means this is a depreciation. This is known as the depreciation. Means the consumption of the fixed capital is known as the depreciation. Means when the machines participate in the production, they lose its value. The loss of the value of the machines in the production is known as the consumption of the fixed capital. Is known as the depreciation of the consumption of the fixed capital. Got the point? So anyway, the CFC. So like that, these are the components of the GSP or the GVA. So here operating surplus get the income from the 3 sources, that is wages, interest, and the profit. COE get the 2. So anyway, and MI get the income from the 4 factors. To the only one person get the income from the 4 factors. Okay, but here see